As you can see, it's 2:05 in the morning, which is the perfect time to play Nintendo Switch 2. My very first time, over an hour and a half of setting this thing up, and we're finally here. And it looks beautiful already.
Mario Kart World!
Wow! 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 Let's just dive into the single player. We're gonna go Grand Prix, make the thing happen. Mario, gotta be the first character we play as, but actually, wait, hold on. No. I saw the little antenna popping out of there, and I don't need to do that. This is my first gaming console that I am being Bricks O'Brien as a person. Well, at least a Nintendo console. I played the PlayStation 5, but there's no games for that console, so we don't talk about it. So this is the first race of the first night of the second console in the Nintendo Switch legacy here. Am I gonna get it right? Yes, I am. Look at that. Wow. This is my first time playing a Mario Kart game that's new in like 10 years. The last time a new Mario Kart came out, I was graduating high school, which was over like 10 years. Incredible, man. Super, super cool. I'm waving. I'm looking behind me. Hello. That's everybody there. Hello. All right, so there's no anti-gravity. There's none of that nonsense. It's just straight up racing, and I'm only in fourth so far. No items hit with me yet. I'm going to go for this. Off-road, and I totally messed that up already. All right, well, it looks like some of the Mario Kart stuff applies, meaning get that new Donkey Kong design out of here, out of my first place spot, buddy. Just because you had success with the movie doesn't get out of here, Rosalina. I like that super horn sound. Just because you had success with the movie. I thought I could jump. How do I jump? How do I jump? That's how I jump, but okay. Onto the rail? Yeah, I did it. Look at that. So, obviously the newest mechanic here is that you can jump on walls and stuff and grind on rails. Now, that is going to be very difficult to master, I feel like. That is what's going to separate the people. Ooh, avoided that blue shell. Take that, Seth Rogen. How about that? No. That's going to be something very difficult to master. That's what's going to separate the professional gamers from the aspiring gamers. And as you know, by my hit picture book series, I am a professional gamer in every sense of the word. Thanks, Boo, and your redesign. Love that for you. Get to make that happen. So that'll be something that I get to master literally over the next 10 years. I know a lot of people. Ooh, we can have more than 10 coins. Look at that. Wow, I got up to 15. Can I get up to 20? Probably. First red shell of the whole thing there. Thanks, Rosalina. Love you, too. A lot of people, obviously. I knew that something was going to happen. I wasn't going to get away scot-free, that's for sure. So, a lot of people, fairly upset that the price is what it is at $80. That's the big point of contention here. I'm going to be playing this game for the next 10 years. So how can you be upset about 10 years worth of video game playing there? I'm in first place because I'm the best. Clearly. Massive win there. On to the next race. We're not just going one track to one track. Like, we're taking the road to the track, which is a new aspect of Mario Kart World. In case you didn't know, in case you've kind of been keeping yourself in the dark, that's the whole point. So, every bit of the action it's nonstop, basically. And I didn't get any sort of boost. I didn't realize I could get a boost, even though, clearly it's a Grand Prix, you could do that. I'm a little hungry. Can I get a little snacky poo? Nope. Nope. I'm gonna starve. Look at that. Actually, I did get a burger before I went over to Le Best Buy. Ooh, I like this gliding mechanic. Ooh, this feels good. Much better than in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, for sure. Feels way more in control overall, which is great. But, yeah, I did pick up something because I knew this was going to be a late night, and I was correct. It's now 2:11. So, that's what... Oh, you can't hold it behind you. Forgot about that. I knew it was going to be please avoid, please avoid, please avoid, please... Yeah, there we go. Knew it was going to be a late night. So that's why I'm like, let me mentally and emotionally prepare by getting myself a burger and some chicken Lava, no. Getting some... Not doing that. Please stop going on the grass, thank you. There's another red shell. I just like seeing how Mario wipes out. The whole mechanic of him rolling forward and stuff is Of course, I'm not paying attention to the road, and I get into a head-on collision there, which I haven't done in real life. Hasn't happened, and hopefully will never happen. But anyways, yes, so got a little something there. I did not sideswipe anybody in real life either. That's great. Love this course. Also, didn't hit my head on top of a overpass. Haven't done that in real life either. I love that you can actually see who's driving here, all the Koopas and stuff. That's kind of cool. So yeah, picked up a little something there, and now I'm getting struck by lightning, as you do in Mario Kart. It's gonna take me a while to not say Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and say Mario Kart World, man. It is embedded into my soul that this is not the game that is the like 10 years of mentally training myself to say Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's not going to change overnight, so please bear with me. You should have slipped on that banana peel, Seth Rogen. Yes, you should have. Yes, you should have. I like Donkey Kong's new design, by the way. I think most people... Ooh, that was like 4 shells. We don't want any of that noise. I think most people are okay with it. How can I go faster? Can I go to the rails? Nope. Ooh. Who knew that colliding with a pole actually made you go faster? I guess so. No. That's a second win for me because I'm clearly the best, at least as of right now. I like his new design. I think most people are totally fine with it. I think he looks way more expressive. That's actually the opinion that I feel like most people have, and that's very exciting. So we get to see that in Donkey Kong Bonanza in just a little while there, which is super cool. See what Donkey Kong will end up being like in that game, which obviously I'll be playing. Very excited about that as well. Let me get the head start here. And it is the same mechanic. He's hitting the dab, the donkey dab. There he goes. It's not a Mario Kart game without the donkey dab. Let me get a little gwubby wubby. Yeah, can I get a double stacked with cheese and a side of a head-on collision? What am I going to be? I'm going to be a touring. Look at that. Some biker, like, outfit thing. So, also don't know how any mechanics work in the game. I don't know how we end up getting any of the outfits to keep or what the open world is like. I have tried to stay fairly in the... Ooh, that was close. That was not... Ooh, we get more out of it. We get a 4th time the charm there. But we can do... Oh, I thought it would launch that spike into somebody else. That would have been great. No. So I've tried to... You can jump from the sides into nothing. Spike just jumped into nothing. You see that? He was like in the middle of the... He was in the middle of the road and he's like, you know what? Now's a great time to do this. Let's do this. Yeah, I mean, I tried to stay in the dark as much as I could because I like keeping surprises, you know? I think in life, we are not surprised enough in a good way. I think we are surprised in a bad way a lot of the times, but I like good surprises. So I kind of, you know, I like having the meaningful, well-off surprises here. Yeah, grinding on those there. I should have kept that. Oh, well, that's fine. So as I play the game, I look forward to understanding the mechanics. I'm obviously not going to be, you know, first place forever on all these courses here. It looks like I can just kind of slip onto the track, which is kind of cool, and just kind of stick with it. Yes. So I'm not moving. I'm moving. Okay. As I'm not moving. I literally fly right off. But I can just do this and be fine, right? Yep, I can be fine. So line it up, and then there we go. So you don't have to do anything when you're on the rail like this. You can just let yourself... Well, maybe that's why you don't want to let yourself go. But in theory, you could just kind of let yourself go a little bit there. Oh, come on, Rosa. That would have been perfect. Into the water I go. No! Onto the wall I go into 7th, 6th. I can't get Mario Karted right now. Come on. It's only the 3rd race. Come on. Make some room for the professional, everybody. Come on. Don't do this to me. I'm going to end up in 4th. as I said, can't be in first place forever. Sometimes you got to downshift and let somebody else take the win so they can feel a little bit better about themselves, all right? We need to talk about the cow controversy. Look, Splatoon 3 is finally here. Great, awesome. Getting a new Splatoon. We know that too, right? It's totally what's going to happen. No, the biggest controversy about this game is not the price. It's the fact that cow is called cow and not a moo moo. We are on Moo Moo Meadows in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and in this game. Both games. Why is it called cow? You know what I mean? That, to me, is the biggest travesty of them all. You had a prime opportunity to call them literally whatever you wanted to, besides just what it is, it being a cow. You know, Nintendo likes to be cheeky with the naming system. You had the primo opportunity to do so, and you don't do it. It's like, all right, whatever. So that's going to be the meta. Everybody's going to get into a head-on collision, but also everybody's going to get in a head-on collision. No, but secondly, it's going to be all about cow. Everybody's going to be cowing it up and doing all that. So, Goomba shoes on the middle of the road here. Ooh, and the weather system kicking in right here, which I did know is a... Okay. I did know that was a real thing that they were going for there, so that's pretty cool to see that we can actually literally see it happen in real time here. Super cool. What is also really cool, I don't know if it can really be conveyed in the video you're watching right now, this being in 4K is super slick and really, really nice on this beautiful monitor that I have. Same ones that I use. It like zoomed in on the side there, right? It kind of like, once you enter the actual 8 denominations, okay. Like once you enter the actual racetrack portion of it, it's like, oh, now we can just disregard everything else, which is kind of cool. Oh, cool, really? Okay. Mecha DK, let's go, baby. There he goes. So, yeah, I have successfully downloaded the Nintendo 64 Classic system. Great, awesome. I did download GameCube, so I'm going to be up. The only thing I don't have a super duper express SD card, because I literally think everybody who is buying them here has like purchased them and they are not what just happened. They are not available otherwise. So I don't know how I could get a hold of one. I thought I could slide underneath those barrels there. Can I? A little bit, yeah. I couldn't. It was not available for purchase when I got it at said Best Buy. So I guess they just don't have them, or everybody's just buying them up. So, you know, I don't necessarily need it. But what do you mean he was wiping out and then trying to launch himself over me here? Wild. Okay. That's going to be the thing that people are really going to get stuck on with this Mario Kart, I feel like. There's just so many mechanics of things, like we can go on the wall like this. Like how... Yep. First blue shell of Mario Kart World. Gotta love that. But like Donkey Kong there was about to like wipe out. Donkey Kong was about to wipe out. Donkey Kong was about to wipe out in front of me as he was riding the rail and continue the momentum. Did I lose? Did I not come in first place for my first tournament ever? No! It's 2:21 in the morning, and I lost by 1 point to Donkey Kong. This is not boding well for my career, and I'm very upset, and I might cry in the shower. I'm not going to do that. I mean, I might anyways, just to get it out of my system. But, you know. All right, so there's silver place trophy. Yeah, look at all these fireworks that aren't for me. Look at all that. Yeah, there's Donkey Kong. And yeah, beating his chest. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, shout out to Rosalina. Shout out to me, by the way. Massive shout out to me, by the way. And there he is. The Bonanza Rama. Big Donkey. Second place. Unbelievable. I hate it. Look at that silver. Awesome. Hey, we got all these new people here that are part of the racing squad, though. That's wow. I unlocked Donkey Kong as a playable character. Wow. What a remarkable achievement we have here. Let's try a little bit of how do I get to the open world? Free roam? Oh, there we go. And now I'm inside the open world. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so there's all sorts of stuff you can do in here, from getting to P switches, embarking on challenge. Is that a toad with a piece of cheese? Is that a toad with a piece of cheese? Oh, it's just a Yoshi. Hi, Yoshi. Okay, cool. It looked like the toad was riding the Yoshi with a piece of cheese. I don't know why, but whatever. So you can explore the open world and embark on different quests and things like that. Now, how action-packed is it actually going to be? Who knows? But this feeling right here is really cool. I like being able to go pretty much wherever. There's a collectible coin up there. There seems to be a star. What is that? What is that? Where'd it go? I don't know where that went, but I saw, I mean, you saw it too. It was a little itty-bitty star thing. That was chilling. He was out there, so I don't know, whatever. So, yeah, there's all sorts of little stuff that you can stumble across here on your travels. So we're going to try to find something for the sake of it. Is this Mount Valbono? This is Mount Valbono. Yes, it is. Oh, star! Star? Star. It's just for the sake of it? Yum 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 yum. Okay, it's just literally. Oh, they're shooting. Wait, they're shooting stars from up top from Rainbow Road. Oh, so that's actually a track that I haven't seen. We haven't seen anything about Rainbow Road, and don't spoil it for me. All right, I wanna be as open-minded about it and discover it for myself alongside all of you. But I'm assuming it doesn't involve getting second place in any of the tournaments here, so that's definitely not. Lakitu was like, I don't know where you're going, bro. That is not where we go. But into the water is totally fine. Upstream, that's sweet. Yeah, I guess we can't go into the whatever. Cool. All right. So I have been going around here for a second here with a stop summit. I've been going around here for going around here for a minute. I'm like, oh, I can't find anything, but clearly we can now, and we're right in a totally different area and literally just colliding with cars. Apparently, I need to get better about my license. So these things here, right? Oh, I mean, there's that, right? Of course, a golden mushroom. But I was gonna say, like, what? I love how that sounds. All right, kebab time. As I go and decimate a guardrail, I'm gonna turn into Biker Mario. So I gotta get them, I think, during the races here. All right, so first P-switch ever. This is by some crates here and 1-up fuel. What does this do? Join in on a Daredevil Canyon loop. You got it, dude. All right, so they purposefully realign me. I have 25 seconds to do so and avoid all these ring-a-dings over here. All right. I love how everybody just kind of appears on the course and makes a little thing out of it. That's pretty sweet. So, back over this way. There we go. Not in the water. That's not what I want. Beautiful. So, this is kind of the secondary aspect to everything. Is, you know, you get to go into the open world, you get to explore off-road, and what's really cool is you could probably get Nintendo to do a bunch more of these challenges that they add over time, which would be super sweet, because adding to the world, like those little P-switch things, they probably won't take that much effort in the grand scheme of everything, and the world is already so big as it is. So in between you having all these ones already out the gate, you could have that much more just from exploring and waiting a little bit of time there. So that'll definitely be something worth doing there Will I get every single one of them on camera? Probably not, because that would take, oh, I don't, whatever. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like with the Switch 2, thank you. I should get better about doing more stuff 100% on camera. I feel like I should get better about 100% everything on camera. I don't really care about getting 100% everything on camera. I know a lot of you do. I know a lot of people like seeing every single little detail about every single little thing ever, but it still continues to not be something that I'm super... Oh, I could have been doing tricks this whole time. Whoops. Whoops-a-daisy here. Give me this. Am I going to lose this? I'm totally going to lose this. Are you serious? Really? Let me try that again. Never mind. I didn't hit the button in time. Oh, I can go over here. Let me try it again. Oh, my sweet Christmas, dude. It took me just as long as the Grand Prix to do that one challenge. Oh, my... What did I gain out of that? Anything? A UFO? Nothing. I don't think I gained anything from that, except that congratulations. So I'm going to go to bed and play this game in the morning. So I hope you have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you for more Mario Kart World very soon.